Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. We have exactly 43 days until 2026. And if you're a high income African immigrant woman who is stuck in survival cycle and feeling financially behind, no matter how much you work and how much you earn, this is the moment you finally break that cycle. You're about to set the exact same financial goals you've been setting for the last 5 years. Same vision board, same New Year resolutions, same broken result. Here is the truth. You earn a high income salary, yet you're still struggling, feeling overwhelmed, financially behind, exhausted from working a lot with not much progress. It's not because you're irresponsible with money. It's because no one taught us exactly how money works in the American system. We don't have the system, we don't know the structure, and we don't have the playbook. How do you intend to win a game that you don't know the rules? We came into a system that was never built with us in mind. So we work very hard, make money, save what is left, hustle extra, and send the rest back home and still feel broke. That is not failure. That's a broken foundation. And the cost, we are stressed and burned out. Your body is breaking, your marriage is straining, and your children barely get to see you. You miss their precious childhood that is just once in a lifetime because you're working 60, 70, 80 hours a day. You are exhausted from doing everything right and still feeling financially behind. So you are not alone. I had to fix this myself. I read 400 books on finance, invested thousands of dollars in financial coaches, CPAs, and tax attorney because I needed to know whatever system the top 1% were doing. And that knowledge built me a multi seven-figure net worth in just 7 years, not 40, just 7 years. That means your money working way harder than you. So now I am breaking everything down into 45 daily actions because if information alone could save you, you would be already financially free. So here is what we've covered already. Day one, you calculated your baseline number, which was your starting line. Day two, we found out your money story. We found out exactly why you're stuck. And day three is today. We're working on your spending truth, where your freedom is going. I didn't go from zero to a seven-figure net worth because of one big moment. It was the small daily steps repeated consistently that built the life I have right now. So here is how the next 42 days is going to work. I created a free financial freedom workbook, 45 tabs, one tab for each day. 30 minutes a day to finally stop the panic around your money, to end the guilt when you say no to your family, to restore peace to your marriage, to be a present mother your children deserve, to build a legacy that outlasts you, and to become the woman that you desire to be. Just 30 minutes every single day. 45 days, one different lifestyle. The link to that workbook is in the description and it's free for you. So today we're going to do something different, something most financial experts would not tell you to do because they're too busy telling you to cut coffee or cancel your life. Today you're going to track every single dollar you've spent in the last 3 months, not to judge yourself, but to expose the invisible leaks that are stealing your freedom. Because financial freedom is not about making more money, it's more about having options. The options to say no without panic, to rest without guilt, to leave a job that you hate, to help family members on your own terms, to invest without fear, and to build a generational wealth and legacy for your children. So, what does financial freedom mean to you? If you could wave a magic wand and really get your dream life, what would that dream life be? Please share in the comment section because your courage to dream out loud will inspire the next woman. We are winning together in 2026. So tracking the last 90 days shows exactly what you're holding back. Here is the real problem. Are you spending money for you or you're spending money for the approval of other people? There are two types of spending. Intentional spending, what feeds your freedom, peace, and joy. It aligns with what really matters to you. Number two, unconscious or impulse spending. It feeds your ego and validation, people pleasing, and it feeds your stress. It's the same money, but different return. So today in a 10-minute workshop, you will reveal the patterns that are keeping you in survival mode and making you run on a financial treadmill, arriving at the same place every single year in spite of the New Year resolution. So here is your financial planner. Day one, we did the net worth tracker. When you download it, you're going to see this. And day 2 was the money story, where you can write your money story. I have all the prompts here in the template. And day 3, we're looking at the 90-day spending track. So download the free financial planner and go to day 3, which is the 90-day. The columns are already set for you. 5 columns: what, how much, why, worth it, and not worth it. I already went ahead and input some of mine here. Open up everything that you have, all of your bank account, all of your debit app, your credit card apps, your Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, PayPal, every other money platform that you normally use. Open them up. I have mine here. I have all my cards with American Express. You now go back 90 days and begin to put every single one of them in. For me, I have Apple, Car Wash, Adobe, H&M, Ross, Target, Netflix, OpenAI. Just keep listing. This is going to take you a little while, but again, this is the system and the structure that we are putting in place in December so that we can have a better 2026. You deserve to have financial freedom, but it's going to come at a cost of you putting in the time. This shouldn't take more than 30 minutes for you to open all of your apps and sit down the last 90 days and input everything. When you put when you put stuff, the what, and put the price, you would notice that at the top it already auto calculates for you. You don't have to get a calculator out. You don't have to do anything. At the top here, it calculates exactly how much you spent in the last 90 days. Here, if it's worth it, I have a drop down here that you can choose yes. If it's not worth it, there's a drop down here that you choose no. So all the places you chose no, it would auto calculate the number, the amount of what you spent on the things that were not worth it. Things that were not worth it include things that you bought on impulse, things that you bought for ego feeding, things that you bought for validation. When I do this quarterly, because I always need to track what is happening with my money. When I did this just last week, I noticed that I was paying for a car report platform that I had registered and used just once to check a VIN number. And then I also noticed that I was paying for Amazon BreadBox. I don't even know how in the world I got that, because I've never used that. I had been paying for it for the last 3 to 4 months, but I was able to call, and again, it auto calculates everything for you, so you don't need to get a calculator. Now, this is the moment everything shifts. You see the truth from the data. That is not irresponsibility. That is a broken system. Today, you fix that not by cutting joy, but by cutting what steals your joy. Share in the comment section how much weight you found, and your breakthrough will inspire and encourage the next woman. The next woman. And remember, you are allowed to enjoy your money. You are allowed to spend on pleasure. You are allowed to take the vacations that you want and do the things that truly bring you joy and peace. But what you're not allowed to do in this 2026 that we're about to enter is keep spending on impulse or for validation. Today, you become the woman who spends with intention. And if you have children, here is what I want you to do. Show them this tracker. Let them see you working through it. Tell them that you are learning how money works so that you can teach them. Because right now, they are watching your stress about money. They are watching you work endless hours. They're learning that that's what money does. It stresses you out and it steals your time. So it's very important that we break the cycle today. When it comes to parenting, this is the most important mission of my life, is to empower my children as much as I possibly can before they become adults. Let them see you take control. Let them see you become intentional. Let them see you be the woman who decides where her money goes, not the woman who wonders where it all went. That's the real inheritance, not just money, but the wisdom about money. Now, here is what I know is about to happen. Right now, you are so motivated and so pumped up. Day 3 feels great. But on day 8, when you look back at your spending tracker and see the truth staring back at you will want to close it so fast and pretend that you didn't see it. On day 15, you will feel tempted to go back to those old patterns that keeps giving you the same result. By day 22, you will justify the unnecessary spending with, I worked hard, I deserve this. And if you're doing this alone, you will fold. So let me give you what I wish someone had given to me when I started my financial journey. I am opening a few spots this week for a 30-minute financial freedom call. This is completely free. I have nothing to sell to you. On that call, we will look at your spending patterns and identify your biggest leak. Number two, I'll show you the exact unconscious habit that is keeping you stuck. And number three, you will leave with one clear boundary to reclaim. I have seen women reclaim $500 to $2,000 a month. Comment day three done so that I know that you're still here. Here is why this matters beyond you. Right now, there are over 3 million African immigrant women in America making six figures, and most of them feel broke, financially behind, and stuck in the survival trap. Not because they're bad with money, but because the system was designed to keep us working, not wealthy. If we don't break the cycle, our daughters will inherit it. They will make a lot of money and still feel behind. They will send money out of guilt, they will sacrifice themselves, and they'll carry the same weight that we carry. That is the real enemy, the generational cycle that traps our children if we don't break it now. What we're building here is bigger than money. This is legacy, identity, and generational freedom. So as I'm showing you these systems, you go ahead and you show other people. You are part of the movement of African immigrant women rewriting the financial story for ourselves and our daughters. If this video helped you, don't just subscribe. Share it with one African immigrant woman who needs to hear this, just one. That is how our community grows. Tomorrow is day 4. We'll be working on page 4 of the financial workbook. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you tomorrow, day 4.